And I'm speaking to you live from the international capital of the internet, Cambridge, Massachusetts. I have been out and about on this lovely day. This is a place where every internet company in the world is putting regional, if not headquarters offices. The place is crawling with cybernauts of every age and type. It's a wonderful, exciting place to be. Worldprofit is right smack dab in the middle of it, as we have been for over 20 years now. Welcome to Worldprofit's Live Business Center, to our program Anything Goes, which is the longest running live web program in the world. What do we do here? Talk about success. We maximize success. We look for people who want success. We show them the way to get success. We show them the way to get more success. That's what we do here. My name is Dr. Jim Lamb. I'm the CEO and founder of Worldprofit. And today's ordeal takes place in the name of our partners, George Kosh, genius, who is our technology guru. All of us have been in George's incredible work. Sandy Hunter, our president, the longest serving female president of any internet company in the world. There's no glass ceiling here, ladies. There's no ceiling at all. And we're now going to welcome Bradley Bohmer to our ranks today. The ordeal is his chance for working. I'm going to explain to you what that's all about. Before I do, Bradley, would you like to say hello to your auditors, people who will be looking and no doubt rooting you on?
Good afternoon. We have 80 members and guests. Welcome to Worldprofit. My name is Bradley Bohmer. I'm coming from Roanoke, Virginia. It's a pleasure being here, and I'm welcoming you to Worldprofit.
Now let me explain what an ordeal is. The term derives from the Middle Ages of Europe, when a person was thought to be a witch, for example, or an evil spirit or a sprite. King or the leading cleric of the town would put on an ordeal to see whether he was the person under being interviewed, so to speak, was worthy of life or death, or worthy of being raised to the higher eminence or not. Today, what we're doing here is we're seeing whether Bradley knows his P's and Q's. Is he confident to rule the most unique community in the world, certainly the internet? A place where our members come from every known geographical entity that exists. Every nation, every trustee, every dependency has Worldprofit members. We have been here for almost 22 years in the center, helping people. Our reputation is well known. We are a Canadian company. We are registered with the Canadian corporate authorities. We have been for over 20 years with a perfect record. How many of you belong to companies that even say that they have corporate records? They don't have corporate records. They don't want the investigation. We welcome it. We also have the highest rating, the A+ rating for the Canadian Better Business Bureau. This is not a sinecure. This is not something you buy under the table. This is something you earn. For one thing, you have to be a member in good standing for 10 years, a complete decade, before they even begin the review process. You have to keep your nose clean and be reputable for a decade before they'll even look at you. At that point, your ratings go up or down, depending on what you see. And ours steadily got up until we have the highest rating. I thank our president, Sandy Hunter, for the exemplary work she puts in. It's a hard job keeping bureaucrats who love paper happy in their work. We are going to show each and every one of you how to make money. And this position of senior monitor is open to all members who have a minimum of a silver package. Many people don't do it. I don't understand why. If you want to be amongst a band of brothers and sisters who are bright, generous, talented, whose opinions are worth hearing, and who are making money, and you want to be a monitor. If you turn it down, you turn down a prime way for you to make money, because you will never understand the ins and outs of video marketing, which is the quintessence of the internet, video marketing. Bradley and I are engaged in it right this minute. Bradley, this is how the game works. I will call for the direct involvement of all the people on the right-hand side in at least two capacities. One, they will supply us with questions for you. You will give me the questions as if you were life dependent on it, because of course it does. I will also call upon your colleagues for advice to help refine your skills. Listen well to them, because they've all been through this process. They know the ins and outs, and they are still here, and they are profiting, and they are benefiting every day. They took the challenge, and they become part of the leadership structure of this notable institution called Worldprofit at www.worldprofit.com. What is also unusual about an ordeal is we ask our customers to vote on you. That's right. We asked for Anthony and Phyllis Esca and Carl and Carl Morell and all the other folks that are looking in the window. We asked you to vote. You're clearly aware of when that is. Now, it is my prerogative as chairman at the end of this ordeal to give the voters 3 choices about you. 1, you are to move up to be a senior monitor with no conditions immediately. Gather all the benefits thereunto pertaining. That's the number 1 vote. Or they may vote to raise you to senior monitor with conditions to be determined by me and sometimes by the members. Or 3, they will say, get this boy off the screen and get him right back to the show us through the towel after. We hope that we do not see any 3 votes from you. At all times, this is played out as exactly as if it was reality, because it's a heightened reality. We want you to be aware that if you want to change something that you say, change an answer, change it, just as you would in real life. Now, do you have any questions of me?
No, sir.
Do you have any questions of your colleagues?
Not at this time.
Therefore, I shall ask the first question. And I should expect a question from every member on the right-hand side. They will be answered by Bradley in order of receipt and posting M&A. Worldprofit is a scam. Defend it. That's the question.
Worldprofit has been in business for over 20 years. We have a better business rate. If we were a scam, we would not be on the line right now, helping each and every individual that chooses to become a member of Worldprofit.
That's your complete answer?
That is my complete answer.
Members, comment on it. Do we like the direction of the answer? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is he up or is he down? Is he on the right track or on the wrong end of the woods? I must remind all members that this is a participatory sport. The only way democracy can succeed is by the people to make it succeed by their individual exertions and additions. Carl, our newest member, says you are on the right track. Members? Bradley, I'll ask you another question. How do we get these members to wake up and smell the coffee? I don't see from Doug Stavely. I don't see any response from Rafota. I don't see a response from Linda or John Hetzler or Julie Dallas. One of the great advantages, Bradley, of being...
I need responses from everyone out there. I need responses from everyone out there.
This man, Bradley, is fighting for his life here. He needs to know that you care, that you love him. This is a community of love and amicability. If you don't love each other, right God, we're not going to love you either. You ask again. I think you could beef up that answer a bit. Try it again.
Okay, we are a community of over 2 million. Okay. We are a community of over 2 million strong. If we are rated with the Better Business for over 10 years. We've been in business for over 20 years. If we were a scam, we would not be able to provide the benefits to the community that we do. We are here to help you and help every individual. Profit online.
I'll give you a comment. When you have things like 10 years, use the numbers. Say we've been around here for 20 years, because we have it. Say that we have an A+ rating or Better Business. Say that we've been registered with the Canadian Public Authorities for 20 years. Say that we had to be in other words, use the specifics. Don't be vague. Be absolutely specific. The specific is the correct answer. Okay, I'm going to go for a question here from Sharon O'Shatz, distinguished senior monitor. I read that this is a scam. Why should we trust what you say? Aren't you just after my money? You basically try to answer that. Try to give Sharon a more particular answer if you can.
Okay. We are a community of over 2 million strong. We're rated with the Better Business Bureau. We've been in business for over 20 years.
That's your answer?
Aren't you here to make money? Everyone here is to make money. We are here to help you profit online.
What do we think of that answer? People, do you like it? Love it? Love it? Kick it? What do you want? What do you want to do with that answer? I have something to say about that answer. Do you, Carl, or do you, Foda, or do you, John Hetzler, Rudy Buss, do you have anything to say? You like that answer? I think Carl is right. Not enough. But let's not discuss that again, because that's when we run it. I want you to speak to Brent Kirkby. Brent, you are now entered into the record of World Profit. This forum is recorded and will be circulated all over the world on YouTube within minutes of its conclusion. Brent, Bradley Bohmer would like to speak to you. And Bradley, if he buys a silver package during your time up here, I will personally push you right up to this rank of senior monitor no conditions, called battlefield promotion. One man stands between you and instant celebrity standing. His name is Brent Kirkby.
Brent Kirkby, I see here that you're on the order form. You need to select option number 1, the monthly option. Do you have any questions regarding the form itself? I'm here to help you.
Have you ever gone on a date? What's the lather in it? Brent, $20,000. I'm holding it in my hand. You'd have the sense to say hi to me. Now, you're a Southerner, Bradley. Act like one. Southerners tell the best stories in American narrative. They are the best storytellers ever. Be one. Talk to Brent. Get him in. Close the deal.
Brent, I am here to make you a special offer. Go ahead and complete the order form. If you have any questions, let me know. Select on option 1.
He hasn't even talked to you yet. You're talking to a wall. You sure you want to talk to the wall?
Let me know that you can hear me, Brent, so I can help you. I can't help you unless you let me know. Yes or no?
You're also behind the curve on Norbert Schultz. 13 times here. No message from you to him.
Norbert Schultz, welcome to the members area. Looks like you've watched the video. Have you watched the entire video? Type yes in the chat bar or no.
There are now 2 people on the board. You need one of them. If the one comes in, the ordeal ends it on the side. You've got them right there. You better make love to these boys. They're what's going to keep you out of the stew pot tonight.
Brent, I need to know if I can help you. You got 7 minutes to complete the order form. Norbert.
Call upon your members. Your members are here to help you. You are the director. You're the chaplain of the ship. Call upon what would you like these members to do to help you? You've got 2 people on that screen. Either one of them has closed the deal.
Norbert, have you watched the complete video? Yes or no in the chat bar?
And the monitors are giving you conflicting advice. You have to make a decision.
Brent, if you
what do you want to do?
If you go ahead,
he's not responding.
Brent, you're not responding. Here's the offer I'm going to make to you. If you place within the next 5 minutes, you're going to get 50,000 additional money-making credits, including 10,000 additional guaranteed visitors to the website of your choice from our traffic center, and an additional 20,000 credits with our popular Safelist Extreme Megalist system. You will also get absolutely free our newest traffic generate marvel, the automatic SEO promo bot kit. It's a $450 value. This helps you get guaranteed #1 positions in Google, Yahoo, Bing, and all the other top search engines. It also promotes your URL to over 3,000 backlinking sites with just a few clicks. And it also allows you to post your message to over 70 safe lists and top traffic exchanges. Finally, we will include the SEO Power Pack of 23 software programs worth over $1,000. It's our gift to you for joining us now. Go ahead and complete this sale, which you are on the order page. Select the monthly option. Click on the order red button, hit order button, and we will complete the sale from there, and I will instruct you what you need to do next.
Members, I want you to give Bradley a piece of advice. Any advice from the monitors, or indeed the customers, what should he do at this point? Let's see how he knows how to sift through the advice and see whether or not it's worth anything. Advise Bradley on how to deal with the situation. He has two people right up there right now, either one of whom is going to make this a done deal. John is advising you.
Brent, you're on order form. It doesn't look like you've watched the video. I need you to go ahead and watch the video, so if you have any questions, they will be answered by the video. Can you understand watching the video is key to profiting online? I need you to answer yes or no.
He's giving you an interesting piece of advice. You just want to take it off the screen. You have to scroll up for it. I wanted you to give the offer. Why aren't you doing that?
Brent,
you're sitting there.
You need to click on the green watch video button below now to watch an informative 17-minute video.
Let me ask you this point. Do you think it's more advantageous to give them the offer with $20,000 or to send them the video? They can always go back to the video.
Correct.
Well, now you've lost your character. You should have spoken to him. You should have said, Victor, or whatever your name is, speak to me. It's to our... All right, you have Norbert back in. Norbert, this is Dr. Lant, the CEO. Bradley has something to say to you. That better be good. Norbert can make all the difference for you. He will get you passed, he will get you elevated, or he will do nothing. He will leave.
Norbert and little man.
Little man, get out of there. Get out. The little man is one of our people. Get out. I know who that is. John, Cobalt, go down. Now,
Norbert, you're on the order form?
Speak to Norbert.
Great. You say you've finished the introductory video, that's great. And you already know the awesome offer we've got for you. If you order within the next 15 minutes, you get the $6,500 bonus offer made in the video and the $400 a month of cutting-edge success materials, all with resale rights. You also get all the materials that we've been given before. This is worth thousands of dollars. You get total success training in the home business bootcamp. You also get 75 monitors that will be closing sales for you today, even without even charging anything. You also get $800 worth of crucial business and wealth building software, all with resale rights. You also get Worldprofit's unique ClickBank promo kit, enabling you to make at least $1,000 a month without spending a penny. You also get our incredible Magic List Builder, which turns any website into a list building page instantly. And if you accept this offer within the next 2 minutes, I'll give you 10 associate members who will start generating commissions for you. Are you ready to accept? Click on the red order link button or the link below, and we'll go ahead and get you started. Can you go ahead and do that, Norbert?
That's it. That's not it. You have more.
We also have, this is very important, if you place your order within the next 5 minutes, we'll give you an additional 50,000 money-making credits, including 10,000 additional guaranteed visitors to the website of your choice from the traffic center, and 20,000 credit for popular Safelist Extreme Make List system. You will also get absolutely free our newest traffic generate marvel, the automatic SEO promo bot kit. It's a $450 value. This helps get you guaranteed #1 positions in Google, Yahoo, Bing, and all the other top search engines. It also helps promote your URL to over 3,000 backlinking sites with just a click, and allows you to post your message on over 70 Safelist and top traffic exchanges. Finally, we will include the SEO Power Pack of 23 software programs worth over $1,000. Our gift to you, if you join us now, click on the red order button and select option 1, the monthly payment. Monthly option.
You're not finished with the offer yet. weren't here to kick your, you know what? We'll opt that off for the
I'm pushing the button and it's not going.
Would be on the floor.
I'm pushing the button and it's not going.
Send D2, send D3, send D4, send D5, 700 submissions, 50 associates.
I'm pushing the send buttons, it's not coming up.
Did you try turning off your whisper key?
Hey, that'll help. Okay.
Was you driving the car with the brake on?
Still more. Still more. You get the silver package now. You get over 1,000 original articles from your blog, for your blog, by master writer and marketer Dr. Jeffrey Lamp, the gentleman that you see below me. See the complete collection at jeffreylantarticles.com. Active dealers use these articles to generate literally thousands of responses within just 15 minutes or so of every single day. You also get brand new software by master inventor George Kosh, which enables you to create hundreds of ebooks in just about 3 minutes per ebook. Spectacular offers made once and only once, so act now. Click on the red order button or choose the link below to order. Order within the next 15 minutes, and I'll add to this your $12,000 bonus package. Create, customize, and produce video articles almost as fast as you can read this sentence. This is new, and new. Order within the next 7 minutes, and we will include the easy-to-use software you need to give away unlimited free advertising to all of your customers, whatever you're selling. This is a tech wizard, George Kosh's latest invention, and you will use it daily to get your customers to act, to respond, and to buy. This is a $1,995 offer. It's yours free now. This is a Worldprofit exclusive. So even more, video marketing is the hottest thing on the net. Have you ever been to YouTube lately? Of course you have. Now you can stay at home and profit if you know how to do it. Internationally known marketer Dr. Jeffrey Lamp, Worldprofit CEO and co-founder, shows you how to use marketing to sell anything. Order within the next 7 minutes, and you get the credible video marketing course free. This is a $10,000 value. That's what any university would charge for a 2-day workshop, but this is an online training. The course is unique. It doesn't exist anywhere. You can get now, plus Dr. Jeffrey Lamp's 9th ebook, Net Profits, shown here on Amazon. You don't have to pay for it. It's absolutely free. It's a $29.95 value bonus. And as a bonus, you can use this to generate thousands of leads with one click. Just click on the red order button and order it at once.
Yes, and are you going to tell me at this point that you do not know the 6 button? The 6
I'm just pushing the button. Yeah. I was pushing the wrong button.
Then why are you pushing the wrong button up there?
Just click. Because my mouse wasn't working. No excuse there. Just click on the red button, order at once. This is why you must join us today. Right now, chances are you're trying to run an online business.
You, if I'm not mistaken, have touched on send D2, send D3, send D4, and send D5. Is that true?
That's correct. I'm going to send D6.
Why are you giving it, and why are you doing this on the offer? You're mangling the offer. That's the wrong screen. And I told you, 700,000 submissions, 50 associates. I actually told you something you comprehended. He's the serious demand on that one. Members of the community, how did Bradley get the offer? Excellent, good, average, bad. 4 choices. Excellent, good, average, bad. Members, if you will not vote, then you have no right to complain in any future bid. Average, says Judy. Judy says he blew it. Poor, says Hetzler. Come on, everybody, I want everybody to do this. Don't make them out there and grab your proof. I will. We'll get back to this in a moment.
You're saying immediately go right into the 700 emissions, correct?
Is it part of the offer or not?
Yes, it is.
And what did you do? Where did you hold back?
I stopped right at the end. I didn't continue on.
Yes, you start. I'm coming back to that, but I want, in the meantime, I want you to introduce yourself to Malcolm Tattersley. His first visit.
Malcolm
What's the first thing you're going to
Tattersley.
do with him? What's the
Welcome
first
to
thing you're going to do
Worldprofit.
with him? First thing.
Put him on the VIP.
Did you?
Put him on the VIP. I just did.
Did you? You just did. Did you call his name before you put it on the VIP list? In other words, you did not follow the
calling his
protocol.
name, I added him.
Let me get this straight, so I did want to be absolutely accurate. Did you or did you not call Malcolm before you put him on the VIP list?
No, I did not.
Members? Did you tell him about this matter? What is the very first thing you do in all circumstances? The very first thing, always the very first thing, never the second thing. Members? Your colleagues are telling you you stink. So did he pass on that question? To my way of thinking, he blew the offer. Wasn't even sure what was in the offer. Pressed the wrong keys for the offer. Then he didn't put the fellow Malcolm on the list, the VIP list. Instead, he hailed him. You could hail him plenty of time after you got him on the list. Why do you want him on the list in the first place?
So he can have access to, well, so he'll get onto the list. We have his name on the list.
Because the list is the business, the business is the list, and if I can say it another trillion times, I will say it a trillion more times. The list is the business is the list. You gambled. You didn't, you should have put him on this VIP list instantly. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Members, I want to have you give Bradley all piece of advice. Any advice you care to give him. Each member and each customer, each silver package member, each associate, whatever you are, feel free to post a comment on the screen. If it's an important comment, we'll of course blast it off. Members, give Bradley advice. I've got some advice for you now. Whoa! God, I've got some advice for you. Now I want you to read aloud what your colleagues are saying to you. What's Patrice saying to you? Read it aloud.
Patrice is saying, talk directly to the people, lead into the offer if you see them on the order form, and don't just read it, but invite them to copy it and to read with you.
Now, what have I told you about Southerners? Are you a Southerner or are you some kind of transplant? Southerners are the best narrative speakers in the United States. Well, it's showing today. Southerners can take the ear off of a dog. That's why it makes them supremely good politicians. They're trained in those attributes and those skills. Now, if that little man comes up here one more time, and if that's what I think it is, John Hetzler, tell John Koval to get himself a real name and to come in as a dealer and stop using use that name. Now, let's see. Is that all? Nobody else wants to comment and give our friend Bradley some advice?
Give me some advice. I need it.
While we're doing this thing, we're going to have you read. It just so happens I have something brilliant to have you read from. Monitors read. Why do they read?
And say, believe in what you are doing here. Why do we read? Public speaking. Proves on our speaking skills.
Galvanize the public to glue them to our screen. Now,
Linda says use the script.
We'll get back to that in a minute. I want to broaden the discussion now. I'll take the last, just read from the top here. Do before this precious day ends. Right at the top, under Welcome to Worldprofit Live Business Center, there's a text. Can you just read a few sentences of that text? So let's put your heart in it. Don't read it like it's the back of a dog food capsule.
Chapter 3A, Connoisseur's Journey.
From the bottom.
Being
from the bottom.
memoirs.
We're all the way to the very bottom. The bottom of the screen is where we are so far in the text.
Okay. Where would you like to start?
You see where it says "Welcome to Worldprofit Live Business Center" in red text?
Yes.
Underneath that
Okay, I
further
got
on,
you.
it
Okay.
begins, "Do before this precious day ends." Read from there. Preferably today. You can start wherever you want, just read something.
Okay. His lordship had a pennant for pink-cheeked gels, who instantly gamered at least two exquisites from their unflawed attraction. They were invited to sit upon his grandy's knees and listen while he read from his genius, and they might, having risen so high, tickle his patriarchal beard, the ultimate favor. One day a young woman was sealed whist, he read, from Maud, 1855, a dark work little read today, forbidding long and morose. After reading these words, he asked beautiful to name the birds in the high hill garden when twilight was falling. Maud, Maud, Maud. They were crying and calling. She looked up in innocent eyes and said, "Turtle doves, my lord. He hears, but cannot believe he hears." His eyes smolder. His aristocrat nostrils flare, and then, as stated by another engaged voice, that is yet he sputters and fumes. Turtle doves, damn it, girl, they are ravens, ravens. And thus has Tia sad and muted thing this most unsatisfactory afternoon has Mildred Tennyson, and only the ravens crackled in high Hillary hubris. Maud, Maud, Maud.
I think you should go to work for the government. I think you should be a bureaucrat. I'm going to read you how it's to be read. And I want you to choose whether you ascend to the greatness of how it's supposed to be. I shall try to read it off the screen. For instance, consider the bird song playing outside the open window, strong and unflagging. When I was young, I found it intrusive and annoying, but no longer. Now I value it as a vibrant affirmation of life, but this may in part be nothing more than my own lack of knowledge on the subject. For instance, while the trill may thrill me, the song may in fact be hortatory or admonitory, a sharp warning rather than joyeuse chanson. This reminds me of an anecdote about the man always called in schools in those not-so-long-ago days. But he was universally welcome in schools, Alfred Lord Tennyson, 1892. His lordship had a penchant for pink-cheeked gals, that's English for girls, who instantly garnered at least two prerequisites from their unflawed attraction. They were invited to sit upon this grandee's knee, and listen while he read from his genius, and they might, having risen so high, tickle his patriarchal beard, the ultimate favor. One day a young woman was so seated whilst he read from Maud, 1855, a darker work little read today, forbiddingly long and morose. After hearing these words, he asked the beauty to name the birds in the high hall garden when twilight was falling. Maud, 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 Maud. They were crying and calling. She looked up with innocent eyes and said, "Turtle doves, my lord. He hears, but cannot believe he hears." His eyes smolder, his aristocratic nostrils flare, and then, as if stated by another enraged voice that is yet his own, he sputters and fumes, "Turtle doves, turtle doves! Damn it, girl, they are ravens, ravens, ravens!" And thus was Tea and muted thing this most unsatisfactory afternoon, shame my Lord Tennyson, and only the ravens cackled at high hilarity and hubris. Maud, 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 Maud. That's how you read it. Can you read like that ultimately?
Make an attempt. I'll try.
One more time. We'll read 4 lines. Stephen, come in and say hello. Stephen. Four lines. Any 4 lines.
Any 4 lines.
Worcester.
Okay. Hello,
Talk to
Stephen.
Stephen. He's ready to be talked to.
Welcome to Worldprofit Live Business Center. Go ahead and click on the green watch video button right
Listen.
below.
Talk to him. Hello, Stephen. How are you this afternoon? First of all, you don't have, Linda LDS believes that you do not have the scripts. Do you have the scripts handy?
I got
Where
right
you read
in
it
front.
from?
Okay.
Are you reading? Well, that's good. That's really good. Are you?
Yes, sir.
I see. Let me put it this way. You have the directions to the toaster in your hand and you want toast, but you won't read the directions. Is this about the size of it?
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and direct Steve.
For what reason have you abjured the instructions you were told to read from?
Because I'm trying to read from the screen. And let me direct Stephen to the video.
Did you put him on the VIP list?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Before you called him or after?
Yeah. Yes. Before.
All right, if you say so, I shall take your gentleman's word on the matter. Carry on. Read from the script. Talk to him.
Okay.
Well, now he's in the video. Okay, I'm ready to call this. Anybody wish to give Bradley? If you wish, go ahead.
His eyes smoldered, his aristocrat nostrils flared, and then, as if stand by an engaged voice that is yet he sputters and fumes. Turtle doves, damn it.
Running to a marathon. This is beautiful prose. For God's sakes, a terrific story, an anecdote about one of the most famous men in the world. And you go, that's not poetry, that's a sham. That's a bicycle out of control down a hill. Read it slowly now. Quick, the meaning is there. Don't kill it.
His eyes smoldered, his aristocrat nostrils flared, and then, as if stand by another enraged voice, that is yet he sputters and fumes. Turtle doves.
Together. This man is exploding in rage. He's the most famous poet in the whole world. And he's giving his time and his genius to some twit. Because she's beautiful, she sits on his knee and twiddles his beard. And then he finally remembers himself that she's killing his worse. Turtle doves. Now read it as if you were an enraged poet.
He hears and cannot believe he hears. His eyes smolder, his aristocrat nostrils flare, and then, as if stand by another great voice.
Slower.
And then, as if stand by another enraged voice that is yet he sputters and fumes. Turtle doves, damn it, girl, they are ravens. and thus was T a sad most thing his most unsatisfactory afternoon. Ches Mildred Tennyson. And only
do you have any idea what would happen? Are you going to Tennyson's house and you murdered his poem and then you had to stay for tea? It would be a very muted, it would be a very unhappy overcast to the afternoon. So, damn it, girl, they are ravens, and thus was tea. Only I'm sad and muted thing this most unsatisfactory afternoon shame my Lord Tennyson. And only the ravens cackled in high hilarity and hubris. Maud. It's just an anecdote that is at once funny and telling. There's a lot going on in the anecdote. All right, are we all ready to vote? If you have a question or comment, make it now before we vote. Anybody who has to comment? Lisa Martiniak, you come in late. Do you have a question for the candidate? Patricia Dubois, you said absolutely nothing at all. The photo, you have said nothing at all. Ready? Any of you have a comment? You cannot have a democracy where there's nobody to be the demos. Well, Lisa, do you want to ask the candidate a question or direct a comment to him? He needs a little TLC at the moment.
Do now, Lacey. Yes, thank you.
You not because I beat on your head. Right? Members of the community, there are three choices. You may elevate him, you may vote to elevate him to the senior monitor position without conditions or qualifications at once. That is vote number 1. Option number 2, you can vote to elevate him with conditions to be specified by, you can suggest the conditions on your comment, and I will or will not take them under advisement. Option number 3, go back to the showers and towel towel off and get started, do this the right way. And while you're voting, I'm going to ask Bradley to do a self-analysis and to vote on his own case. Everyone gets a vote. Bradley, how did you do today? How did you do? Why did you do? What didn't you do? What should you have done? John Hessler votes that go up immediately. By the way, John Hessler's votes have been by far the most liberal of the whole day. He's a cinch vote for the lenient position. I find that extraordinary since he is not a monitor. If he were a monitor, I think his vote would be quite different. Members, anyone want to vote? Judy Dowse? Foda? Bradley is going to make some comments. Patricia Porter? Patricia Dubois? Lisa? Oh my, they're giving you, they don't want to say anything. They're just fighting there. Let me give you guys 1 minute. Porter votes 2. Anybody else? You know, I'm going to remind you guys of this. The next time you want me to do something, I'm going to say, oh, I'm going to do it like you vote. You can't be bothered to vote, then why should I be bothered to do half the things I do around here? Voting takes you 2 seconds. Sharon says, Lisa says, to be fair, I should not. Oh my God, woman! Because you're late for the polls doesn't mean you shouldn't vote at all. What's wrong with you? Sharon, I think 3 needs practice with other people. All right? Anybody else? You're going to vote? Well, after Bradley makes his comments, well, speak up, boy. This is your opportunity to sway the jury.
I definitely need to be up here as a monitor. I need to definitely polish my skills, be more passionate about it. I'm going to say number 2.
That's not much of a self-defense. If you were Joan of Arc, you'd be being burned at the stake at this point. All right,
I can definitely make a...
You made a terrible strategic error right in the middle of the week. What was that?
In the middle of the week? No.
It's just a few days ago. You made a very great strategic error. What was it?
6 days off.
Exactly. Right in the middle. Can you imagine an Olympic runner saying to the coach, oh, coach, I've taken the next 6 days. You're running your lap is in 6 to 7 days. Oh, it's okay, coach. I'll be fine. Getting back the drunken body of a lout. It is not sensible in the middle of a training to disappear unless it is of the utmost personal tragedy type. And I'm not asking you what it was for because it's none of my business. I'm telling you that if you just took 6 days off and take 6 days off, you chose the wrong 6 days. You came into this cold right warm. What you want to do is come into your ordeal hot, right off of a kill, right having made a sale, right at the beginning. God, give me my ordeal, Lamp. I'm ready for you. You weren't ready for us. And these monitors are half in the bag anyway. They're half asleep today. Have to drag the opinions out of them. Oh, they want community, but they don't want to say they're voting. Oh, Blair. Yes. Melvia, Washington. Speak to Melvia.
Melvia, Washington. Welcome to Worldprofit Live Business Center. My name is Brad Bohmer. I need you to watch the video. Click on the green watch video button below now to watch the informative 17-minute video called Making Money Online Now. As soon as you have finished the video, return here and we will make a spectacular offer with money-making offers valued at over $1,000. Be sure to watch the entire video. We can help you any further until you do so. Let us know that you can hear us and that you're going to go into the video.
Now, learn to be Southern. You're going to live in Virginia, for God's sakes, learn to do what they do. Some of the greatest orators of the history of America come from Virginia. Thomas Jefferson, Patrick, Henry, the Lee family, numerous examples.
Melvia, Washington, you're here to make money online. Is that correct? Let us know that you can hear us. Type hello on the chat bar. At that point, I'm going to direct you to watch the video on how to make money online. At that point, during the completion of the video, I'm going to make a spectacular money-making offer for you.
Put the message on the screen for her. Type this: Melvia, respond or I will be forced to remove you. She doesn't understand the process, nor should she. Our job is to get her speaking. If she won't do that, then we're all at an impasse. Now, I'm going to give you I don't think I heard much of you. Did you type it on the screen now in capital letters? Say, Melvia, respond or be removed.
Melvia, respond to me. Let me know that you can hear me.
Are you typing it on the screen as I asked?
I did. I whispered it to her.
Well, that's good. That's not the point. Put it on the screen.
Melvia, respond to me, or I will have to remove you from...
Ross. Hail, Ross.
Ross, welcome to Worldprofit Business Center. Let me know that you can hear me. Type hello or hi in the chat bar.
I said, Melvia, respond to me or be removed. That is not what you put on the screen.
Melvia, respond to me or
be removed from the... here in the fourth quarter. If this were football, he'd be already under the goalposts. All right, we can continue.
Melvia, respond to me or be removed from the room.
Hey, because I've been to Ross. Where's Ross's message? I don't see any message posted.
Can you hear me? Type chat or hello in the chat bar.
I want you to continue with the areas of reformation that you need to do in the next few days. What do you need to do to buff up your game?
I need to be online more.
You need to learn to talk to people. This is a talking thing. If you don't talk to them, they're not going to respond. You say, Ross, you say, Melvia, if you want some help, chilling here, come down here and get it. Talk to them. This is all about a conversation. Come, let us reason together.
Melvia.
Come, let us work together. Come, let us help you now.
Ross, Melvia, you're here to make money online. Is that correct? Let me know. Type chat. Hello on the chat bar. I'm here to help you. I can't help you. I'll respond.
All right, let's see more of the self-analysis. It's that point of our program where I need to hear what I think you need to do. First of all, be at your post. Woody Allen likes to say that showing up is 90%. You were disappeared. You just up and disappeared in the middle of everything, then you send me nothing. I'm really going to do this. I go, well, you sure have a weird way of showing it. Hi, I'm writing to you now from the beaches of Barbados. I'm having a wonderful time. And I am thinking about my ordeal. Ha ha ha. Have a nice day. Messages like that make me sick. If I treated their business like they treat this business, we wouldn't have a business to treat it all.
Did you receive my
more
email?
Analysis. I want to hear more analysis. Of course I did. I read it with dismay. So, this is your friend Natalie. I am going to come back. I am now hiding out in a summer camp in Wisconsin, having a great time. You were here. Bye. Excuse me. The first rule of life, particularly dealing with CEO, is understand how the communication you're making will be received. How are you saying something that's going to infuriate the CEO? Like, this is what I want to. Oh, you're not here. You're having a good time somewhere else. Great. That's what we want to hear. Do you understand how that could drive a person to serious damage?
Yes.
All right, you're learning human reactions of important things. What else have we learned today? First of all, you don't know your buttons. This is horrifying to me. Absolutely horrifying. I would have flunked you on the spot if it hadn't been for our slum people over there in the Greek chorus on the side. To know the buttons, which produce the best offer on the internet, is absolutely, completely unacceptable. Do you understand why?
Yes.
You want that offer to flow off of your tongue like butter. It's a
Step-by-step
do you realize how
instructions.
much money we spend on those offers? That money isn't free. That offer isn't free. It takes money to print from it. It takes time to deliver it. It's a big deal. You wrote it off. You were pressing the wrong buttons. It was like you were desperate, like a monkey in a space capsule. One of these things is going to work. Sure, given enough typewriters and enough monkeys, they will produce the works of Shakespeare. Given enough time and enough monkeys. Okay, I want you to speak to Anthony Brown. Whoops. I want you to get rid of Melvia. Melvia's not going anywhere. Okay, Melvia, come back when you want to communicate with us. Well, speak to her.
No, Melvia's not there.
Melvia is gone. Okay, any more observations on your presentation this afternoon? I want to see abject humiliation. I want to see Donovan saying, okay, I forgot the buttons, and I didn't get them in the right colors, and I went away for a long time without telling anyone, and blah, blah, blah. All right, come on, we're waiting for this. Barbara Walters is not the only commentator who can derive tears from the interview. Let's see these admonitions coming home to roost.
In order for me to be more passionate about it, I need to definitely work on my public speaking.
Have you ever wanted anything in your life, really wanted something or something? It's just been like an obsession? Have you ever been in that position? Have you ever been in love? People do anything when they're in love. I mean, any weird thing they do. They do it all fair and love. Where do you think that question came from? If you make love, like you give this offer, you are going to be alone for a long time. You are going to have to buy a couple of dogs for this. I want to see evidence of passion. I want to show you evidence like Lord Tennyson. Lord Tennyson was an old goat, but he had passion about the word, passion about his poetry. He was angry with that stupid girl for saying, "Chiddle-dells, my lord, chiddle-dells," thereby showing that she'd missed the entire point of the exercise. Don't miss the point. Infuse it with passion. I didn't hear you say one time, Melvina, we're trying to help you. We're here for you. We're here now. We've got the offer of your life for you right now. I didn't feel any of it. Did anybody else? Did anyone see this passion? Did I miss something? We're going to bring up Patrice Porter for just a moment, and then I'm going to bring you back. We'll go to the red of judgment and carry on. Patrice, are you ready to come up and say a word? Definitely not. You don't want to come up and say a word. Oh, you do. You come up, Patrice. Yes or no? I'm confused. Just for the wife, you want to come up. Okay, she wants to come up, Bradley. Go down. And here's the White Rabbit with her White Rabbit report from points north of her.
That was quite an ordeal with but it makes you recognize that how much it's needed actually to be up here and have some pressure put onto you and put it into the put what you supposedly were learning into play, and I'm sorry, Bradley, but you faulted it a little bit there, that you showed that you hadn't learned some of the very basics, and definitely
Okay, tell
needing
the
more
truth.
time.
You fell short of our high standards.
Yeah, that I mean, it's wonderful to be able to be up here and learning with the likes of yourself, Dr. Lanton. This is an opportunity that I couldn't have had imagined would have
I
been
know what they're
presented
learning
any
because they
part
don't
of my
even
life.
vote on the nominee.
Hey? And
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to interrupt Patricia. Patricia, stay with me here.
okay.
We are in this boat together. The boat takes all of us to do our thing, to make it work properly. If you don't respond, if you don't interact, if you don't make suggestions, then you throw it right back on all of us. In the final analysis, there's only so much of us to go around. You're here as monitors to augment the corpus delicti. I hope everybody understands it. I want all of you to put a Y on the screen. If you understand,
I understand.
we can, no one of us, no two of us, no three of us, no 63 of us can do this alone. We are all in this together. I wouldn't ask of you anything that I wouldn't do for myself, but you know. Chris, any last comment here? And of course, I want you to give you a good plug.
Yeah, and it was just very clear how important this training is, and to be able to work with the team here at Worldprofit. And if people would like to check out my Home Business Central that I've developed through Worldprofit, you can go to www.20waystoprofit.com. And I've also used the tools and resources from Worldprofit to help people create abundance by gardening, and you can check that out at www.gardeningforfoodsecurity.com. And you can listen to the replay of the Anything Goes programs on the YouTube channel Patrice Porter. So Bradley can replay this all and do a little bit more learning, hopefully. And with that, I'll say my adieus till the next Anything Goes, 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye for now.
Now, Bradley, you come up to finalize this, that I will be doing my World War I article tomorrow on the 100th anniversary of the commencement of World War I. Okay, Bradley, here's my judicial and verdict. I'm going to give you a 2. I'm going to raise you the judicial rank of senior monitor based on overall performance. Not that. If it was just today, I'll give you a 3. And demote you. I looked at your progress. You may have, when you went off the rails, because you thought you could come back and be as fresh on edge as you were before you left. That is what happens. When people are hot, they're hot. They're not. They're not. And you are to memorize the buttons. You are to go through your scripts to make sure you understand how they work. You are to talk to the people. Kibitz with them. There's nothing wrong with that. This is a kibitzing kind of system. Talk to them. Make them feel that they're part of the community. The more that they feel they're part of the community, the more they're going to want to be part of the community. All right? Any last words from you? Better than you played today.
I need to be up here every day.
Now, you will remember the day you came into this community as a silver package owner, what a pest you were, and you remember how I worked with you. I gnawed at your bones. I bit your butt. I made you play my game, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
What happened as a result? Did you join or not?
I joined.
You joined. What does that then provide you with as an example for others?
That provides me with the experience of, hey, you know, I started here, and this is where I'm going. I've got
You
community behind me,
started
supporting me.
as a blip of a piece of acne on my nose. And then you made all sorts of things. I'm not going to do this, Dr. Len. I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to do it until you, when you're just not going to do it. Blah, 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 blah. What did you do then? What happened at that point?
I joined.
Exactly. After telling me over and over and over that you weren't going to join, what did you damn do? You joined. Now, am I the only person on this screen who can make it happen? Members of this community, am I the only one? Have I been put by the fairies in my birth and sleeping beauty moment? And the fairy comedians, oh, Dr. Lang, you can close people to sleep, and you'll be the only one who can do this. Is this true? Now, I want to see evidence that everybody is in that same boat. That I'm not in that boat alone, and I'm not going, row that boat ashore, Michael. Hallelujah, I'm just going alone. It frosts me sometimes when I see you folks leaving it to us. We're all in this together. This whole thing works by each person invests 4 hours a week, and then you get total 1 week of total coverage. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. 4 hours a week, and you get 24 hours a day times 7 days of coverage, total coverage. Even during your time up here, depending on the volume of traffic going through, you do your promotions and do this, that, and the other thing. It's not so bad, is it? Is it bad? Tell me now. I want to know. Bradley, is that bad? Is that onerous? Crushing? No, it isn't.
Great thing.
When I see you next year up time, here's how you're going to get out of the trap. Do for sales. And the minute you get to 3 or 4 sales, you're going to call me in and we're going to do a little repeat number here. 4. If you get them all today, then you are going to rise up today. If it takes you the rest of your human life, well then that's what it takes. So your penury, your purgatory, as it were, will be determined, the length of your stay in purgatory will be determined by your own efforts, or not. Now, any last comments from anyone? I enjoyed the ordeal today, although you guys do bring the passion in me. Passion, that's what it's all about. Bradley, thank you for participating. Thank you for your good attitude and your fellowship and friendship. You are much liked in this community, but we want to like you more as a winner. We want you to be liked at the top of the tree, not at the intermediate part of the tree. All right?
Thank you.
Now, who is the monitor? I believe it's you. Is it your time? Who is the next monitor on duty?
Next monitor on duty is on schedule.
All right? Who wants it? If I were you, I'd take it.
I will take it.
Or not, as you wish. Don't think I'm twisting your arm. People, I'm in the arm twisting business. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll give you a special favor. I'm going to read from the end of my article that I'm working on so you can learn how to read. I'm writing an extremely important book on connoisseurship, art, America, the world, the cosmos. It's all in here, folks. We even got the Cracker Jack toy. Okay. Well, Bradley's going to be up here. Bradley, as I see the ratings to you. And now we revert to my quiet, unfluffable self. Now, I'd like to speak to James Williams, Charlie Cobalt. Yes, quiet. Always go for the big line. James Williams, I can speak to you. And Lisa Martinia, can't get out of making decisions by saying you're coming late. You vote on what you know, not on what you don't know. Calling Patricia Dubois. All right, I'm going to read to you, and I'm going to try to write some more. And to the 50-something people in the window, you see what we offer in terms of what we put our monitors to. Come in, get a $20,000 bonus package. Bradley, what's your phone number? I'm not your phone number. What's your email address?
Excuse me. I'll put